Charles Giles, our timekeeper, Chris O'Connor, and our judges at ringside, Victor Laughlin, Paul Wallace, and Pavel Cardini, and our referee, when the bell rings, Marcus McDonald. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the red trunks, she stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall. She weighed in at 10 stone, 6 pounds. She comes to us with a professional record of 11 victories versus 4 losses, with 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, introducing the current WBA Intercontinental Champion and the former Undisputed Championship contender, Candy Crush West. And her opponent, hiding out of the red corner, wearing the gold trunks, she stands 5 feet, 8 inches tall. She weighed in at 10 stone, 6 pounds, 5 ounces. She comes to us with a professional record of 13 victories versus 2 defeats and 1 draw, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Champs Camp here in Manchester, she fights out of Liverpool, England. Introducing the current reigning WBC, WBO, and IBF Super Welterweight Champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Natasha
Right, spoke about the dressing room. Not expect that up dressed at all times. Obey my instructions. Keep your heads clean. Any questions? Let's go to work.
So Marcus McDonald in charge of this one. 10 2-minute rounds for the vacant IBF World Welterweight title. Natasha Jonas boxing by my estimation in a 4th different weight in a world title fight. A draw at super feather with Terry Harper, a narrow defeat against Katie Taylor at lightweight, 3 world titles at super welter, and now down at welterweight. Boxing out of the southpaw stance in the yellow of Champs Camp.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the Terry Harper all-way shot. She's hurt her.
Good left hand there from Jonas, just sunk into the chin of White early on. He showed great durability against Jessica McCaskill, but she's all over the place here. She's walked onto a couple of lefts, and she looks unsteady, just sinking back into the rope. She needs to try and hold on to Jonas.
Big shot again. I think Jonas just got to steady herself here and pick her shots.
100%. I think she should relax now and just get behind that jab, and everything's going to come from that.
Again there, and she's just blinking that left eye there, Candy White. This has been a rough start for her, and she looked hurt, the knees dipped, which is not something we ever saw against McCaskill. She took some real stick in that fight before the referee decided he'd seen enough, and that may have taken a lot away from her, that kind of experience. And Jonas has locked on right from the beginning here.
Yeah, I think Jonas has just got to pick her shots here. I think Candy White's really struggling. I think 2 or 3 hard, clean shots, and she could well get the knockout.
It's the speed as well. She can't read it.
Closing seconds of round 1, and Jonas, I think, maybe recognising that she's put quite a lot into this opening round, and rightly so, because the chance was there, but it's now maybe gone, and she's just easing up as we get to the end of the round. White with a left hand on the inside there will give her some encouragement right at the end of the round. But Caroline, that was a torrid start for her.
Exactly, that was definitely not this kind of start that you'd want. But you know, Natasha Jonas caught her with a big big left hand, and it all just went from there, and she just jumped all over her. I think she smothered her work a bit and loaded up a little bit too much, but she's boxing amazingly so far. She just has to keep this momentum going.
And she went for the finish there, Matt, and correctly, because it was on.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as Caroline said, once or twice probably just smothered her work a little bit, maybe rushed it, and then lost the chance. But
you've got to keep it tight.
big first round.
Get your chin down. Don't give a chance to go right hand left up on you, all right? Just be smart. If you go back, catch and return, all right?
10 seconds,
If
Corus.
you get in trouble again, just look for spaces, calm down, hold your hands up and hit the space, all right?
Round 2.
Yeah.
So into the start of the second round, Joe Gallagher just impressing on her there that there's no need to do anything reckless here. If she does get hurt again, you heard him.
To calm down and just relax, and I think he got it spot on there. She just needs to calm. The punches are going to come. The Candy's going to walk right onto them, and I think possibly a knockout is incoming.
Just using the ropes there, Jonas. Giving that ground. White trying to step to her.
Yeah, well, I think that shot she walked her onto, that'll be there again because she comes in straight lines. There's no upper body movement, not many feints. So I do think that's the shot that Tasha walked her onto, the big left hand. I think she can do that again.
Bit of blood coming from the end of the nose there of White. We saw that when she took a seat in between rounds. And she's looking to close the distance and get off with that left hook, White. You sense Jonas just waiting for an opening, waiting for an opportunity. Nice lead right hand there from Jonas. White's done well this round, Caroline. She's got herself a little foothold here.
Yeah, I think it's more so Natasha's slowing down a little bit. She's trying to catch her breath and be more patient, I think. And another good lead hook, and Candy's walking right onto these punches right now.
Left hand into the body there from Jonas as well. She just allowed White to come to her, sunk into the ropes and through that lead right hand. Good combination at the end of the round again there.
Yeah, I think Natasha doesn't really need to look for her. She can just wait for her to come onto the shots.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, lovely. She timed that well, nice short. Right hook, just walked her onto it, lovely.
Alright, okay. Just be careful though when you come back. You're still throwing the scoop and hook for no reason, alright?
And just watching this from ringside, you've been involved in some big nights already. You've been to the Olympic Games, but just soaking all of this up, how much does it make you want to get on this stage yourself before too long?
It's amazing. This venue, this atmosphere is absolutely amazing, and I'm just so blessed that I can be here and see it all in person, and I can't wait to be on big shows like these.
Well, thanks. Nobody's ever described themselves as blessed for commentating with me and Macklin before, but you can come again.
Anytime.
So into the third round. Jonas always with that good balance.
Oh, another good straight backhand.
Shot straight down the middle, and again there, that one got through. And she's nice and loose and relaxed, and that's what Joe Gallagher, that's what any good coach will preach in the corner. Stay loose, stay relaxed. And if you're a southpaw, that left hand, if you're an orthodox, that right hand, it doesn't require any real physical strength to punch hard with it. It's all about the balance and the timing.
She doesn't need to go looking for Candy at this moment. Candy's going to come straight to her, and every time she does, she just needs to counter her like that. And again, to the body, it's amazing.
Just short with that overhand right, touch to the body, and then whip the right hand over the top. And then just getting onto a good jab. Never staying in front of White for too long, and that's really the only way that this can go wrong for her. Matt, watching some tape of Wyatt in the build-up to this fight, you never want to disparage a fighter, but she is quite static and wore another left hand there. And all you've got to make sure you don't do, if you've got the skills that Jonas has got, is you don't give her that chance by holding your feet.
No, I think Jonas can make this relatively an easy night's work, you know, just boxing up the back foot and just walking her onto shots, because Candy Wyatt is going to come onto the shot. She's not much upper body movement, not many feints. She's pretty coming forward in straight lines. So I think Tasha just boxed nicely off the back foot and just time her, walk her onto the shots.
Reached a bit for the left hand there, Jonas. Final 10 seconds of round 3. Lead right hand was a decent shot there, and then a right hand into the body.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltero.
Welcome along to the Red Bull Ring.
Let's go! And B1!
The Austrian Grand Prix, live on Sky Sports.
How do you choose the ones you save?
He's coming for you with everything.
Fast 10. Available now to buy or rent in Sky Store Premier.
She's in the mood now.
England's women take on the Aussies in the second T20, the Ashes Series, live on Sky Sports.
I mean, she nails her with some big shots. She's boxing, you know, she's boxing comfortably. There's plenty of gears left, I think, in Jonas.
We've seen in previous fights, and I should mention that she came to the UK to box Kirsty Babington, Candy Wyatt. They've got a really good win on the road by split decision. That was in March, and that was a significant achievement, but that's at an altogether different level to one she finds herself at tonight. And it's just possible she's got used to the power. Maybe as I say that, there was a solid left hand landed on her there again. It can happen, can't it?
Yeah, I think with Jonas, she varies the speed, she varies the power, and it's not every shot. You know, she doesn't load up, she just boxes nicely, and then every now and then she'll plant her feet, really sit down on a punch, peel it over, and there's more power in it, and that's the one. Those are the shots that do the damage. You know, if every shot's hard, you kind of get used to the power, you almost acclimatise to it, but if someone varies the power up and a few light shots, then you get hit with the stiff one. They're the ones that can be disorientating.
There's that straight left hand again.
She can't miss at this time. She's boxing nicely. Candy's walking straight onto it.
Just moving one way, then the other, Jonas. Using the outside of the ring, Joe Gallagher in the corner between rounds, just underlining what we were saying, basically, that just don't hold your feet, don't give her a chance. Got through the decent little jab there, Wyatt. Jonas into the body. Well, the British welterweight champion is over the other side of the ring, Lauren Price. She's with Andy.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Evening, Karis. Evening, Lauren. Lauren, great interest in this fight for you, obviously, at your weight. How are you seeing it so far? Electric start from Tasha Jonas.
Yeah, great first round for Tasha. I thought she was going to get it out with it. I think she's levels above Candy, to be fair. She's in her rhythm, relaxed, boxing lovely, great backhand, finishing off with the up. But yeah, like you said, my division, so yeah, keeping a close eye on it.
Yeah, you're taking it all in. You say levels above Candy. Whereabouts do you find yourself in comparison to this level?
To be fair, you know, I feel like I'm up there with them, you know. Don't get me wrong, I feel like Tasha, you know, she's a phenomenal fighter and I got really much respect for her, but it would be a great honour, you know, to share the ring with her, and I feel like I'm ready for that.
Sooner rather than later then?
Yeah, definitely.
Good to see you. Good to see you as well, Karis.
Caroline, you're Lauren Price's old teammate, Olympic teammate. Is she at this level or near this level, do you feel?
I think so. I think females, you know, in the sport, as soon as we turn over from the Olympics, we got the experience, we got the, you know, the backing and the knowledge of the amateur game. I think we're definitely ready. I think Lauren is 100% ready, and I think it'll be a great domestic British showdown, and one that will sell a lot of tickets.
That was a bit of comedy genius at the end of the minute in between rounds there from Karis Artingstall. Maybe her and Andy Scott are going to make an unlikely comedy duo in future. You can never rule it out. 30 seconds into round 5. And Jonas is picking her punches nicely here. Good 1-2 again there. White is sticking to the plan. She looks to creep in, come forward, try and keep that glove position where it should be, try and protect herself and get some work done. She is full of courage and resilience, Candy White.
Yeah, I think she's shown that already. She's shipped some pretty meaty shots from Jonas. That's another solid backhand.
Nice and loose, just shot it down the middle.
Candy's just chugging forward at this time, and she's really trying to put the pressure on Natasha.
Happy almost. Well, not happy exactly, but willing to walk through that 1-2 if she can, because this is really how she has to do it, and hope that Jonas will fade or tire in the second half of the fight. But we saw her really dig in at super welter against Eve-Marie Decaire in this ring last November against a real big super welterweight. We put it on her in the second half of the fight, and she was up to it on that occasion. Blood coming from the end of the nose there of Wyatt, who almost had a little grin on her face as we get to the halfway stage.
Stay loose and the shots happen, so you tend to be taking a lot out of yourself. Just stay loose, straight 1-2 down the pipe, working all the time, or a lead hook, backhand, pop, pop, booming up in the toes of it. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it, all right? Every round, all right? Don't give her an opportunity to land on you, all right? It's smart, phase.
Very sound advice there from Joe Gallagher. Caroline, in your experience, how easy is it in these circumstances not to get greedy, just to stick to the game plan and do what you know you should be doing, because everybody wants a spectacular finish. Everybody wants a stoppage if they can get one.
Yes, I think I'm guilty of that as well, you know. With Natasha, another big straight backhand. She's really just walking her onto this. And as like you say, it's easy not to get guilty because Candy's just there for the taking. She's eating everything that she's throwing at her.
And the blood coming pretty freely from the end of the nose. You could see them just trying to stem that in between rounds. And this is heavy work for Candy White. It's tough work. Lovely lead uppercut there from Jonas. Just snap the head back, and they're demoralising shots to have land on you. They explode up. You don't really see them. There's that horrible jolting feeling, so I'm told.
Oh, good. Natasha's boxing beautifully at the moment.
Closing stages of round 6. Little blink of the eyes there from Wyatt. He's trying to move in behind that jab. As we said right from the beginning, she is as game as they come. Again, just really digging her toes into that lead uppercut, followed by the left hand there, Jonas. A high-quality bit of work.
Really good boxing, Natasha. Very good. All right. Yeah. Shot picking, really good. Lead screw shot, really good shot. All the things we've been working on the gym. Pardon?
I tried to slip off target.
No, you didn't. You landed. It was a lovely shot. All right, okay. Keep thinking all the time. All right. What do we say in the gym? We've got to box, we've got to move our feet and break her up. All right. Then start putting the shots together. All right, okay. Don't get that far off it, but you got to keep your chin down. All right. When you're throwing your lead hook, you're lifting up, stay down and make it soft, a little bit short and crisp. Yeah. All right. But keep loose on your 1-2. All right. And don't lift on it neither. You hear me? Don't lift on your 1-2. And listen, like I said to you, and if you hurt her, don't go in a straight line, come to the side, head and bottom.
So, Matt, I'll ask the question, if you're in the Candy White corner, 6 rounds deep, how much more of this do you need to see? Because she can't win this fight, and we know what happened to her against Jessica McCaskill. She took some serious stick that night before the referee stopped it. Marcus McDonald might, at some point, begin to think about it himself, but this is punishing.
Well, I was thinking that when she was walking back to the corner at the end of the last round, thinking, you know what, this is a bit of a one-sided beatdown now. She hasn't won a round. She's taken a lot of hard shots. Would I leave her in there? I don't think I would.
Caroline, your thoughts on that?
I think same as him. I just think that, you know, Candy's just taking too much punishment, and she isn't coming back with anything that's meaningful, and she isn't going to be able to change this fight. Obviously, she's got a warrior spirit. She wants to be in there, and I can see that. She keeps coming forward no matter what, but, you know, you have to think about the fighter's health, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
Nice combination there from Jonas, just coming off the ropes. White will come forward all night. It's how she does it, leading off with the right hook there, Jonas. And again, just slotting that left hand in around the back of the guard there, looking to lead off with the uppercut. We saw that quite a few times in the previous round. There's that combination, even though the uppercut doesn't land, the left hand is still cocked and straight down the middle again now. And again. She's varying things up well, as you were saying earlier on, Matt. Punches coming from different angles, slips to her left and finds her left into the pit of the stomach.
Like I say, she's going through the repertoire, straight lefts, left hooks, counter right hooks, nice jab, screw shot, backhand, going through the repertoire. And if I was in the corner now, oh boy, I'd say that'll do, that's enough.
Okay. Start showing us something, okay? You're walking into too many shots.
There's no point asking a fighter if they're okay to continue. There's no point, because we know what she'll say.
Of course, she's proud. Every fighter's got their pride, and she won't want to get stopped. But ultimately, that's brave fighters need, you know, compassionate cornermen to save them from themselves. And you know, she hasn't won a round. She doesn't look like winning a round. And she's not going to get the stoppage, so she can't really win the fight. So Tasha's actually starting to turn the screw a little bit more now. So I think if I was in White's corner, I don't think I'd let her enter this round.
So 3 to go, they're scheduled for 10. The vacant IBF World Welterweight title on the line. Natasha Jonas in the yellow shorts of Champ Camp. With the black top, Candy White, the Canadian, with the maroon, red, black and gold. And Jonas starting quick at the beginning of the round here, really putting those punches together nicely.
Yeah, I think Tasha's definitely turning the screw this round. She started fast and she started with a real snap behind the punches.
And Marcus McDonald has done absolutely the right thing. He's done absolutely the right thing, because that was one-sided. And just look at Candy White's face there. She'd taken enough, and well, the corner left her in too long against Jessica McCaskill. I thought the referee had to step in and stop that one, and they've done it again tonight. If they were British Boxing Border Control license holders, I think they'd have some questions to answer, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is a fantastic night for Natasha Jonas, a two-weight world champion. We expected her to win this fight and win it in style, because when you looked at the two, she was just by far the better fighter, but she couldn't really have done that any better, could she?
No, it was pretty much a punch-perfect performance. You know, it looked like she was going to get the job done in the first round. Walked onto that looping left hook, rocked her badly. Probably just tried to finish it a bit too quickly, smothered work a little bit, but then settled back down, boxed really well, shot selection, the variety, dictated, controlled the pace, controlled the range. Pretty much a flawless performance, to be honest.
What did you make of it all?
Yeah, definitely a very punch-perfect performance. I think Tash, you know, when she watches this back, she'll be very happy with it. She was slipping, she was rolling, her punches were coming off, she was throwing a great variety and really opened up the repertoire.
And there are so many options available to her. Sandy Ryan fights Jessica McCaskill for the other 3 belts. McCaskill's the #1. She was undisputed. She never lost any belts in the ring. But those two go at it. If Ryan could win, her and Jonas for undisputed would be terrific. But then there's Lauren Price lurking over the opposite side of the ring as well. OK, let's get the final announcement. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Marcus McDonald calls a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 8, declaring your winner by TKO and your new IBF welterweight champion of the world, Natasha Jonas.
It's 4 in a row now for Natasha Jonas, a 2-weight world champ, and we'll be hearing from her very shortly.